is a Yamaha V80 from 1980-1981. It is an 80cc two-stroke motorcycle. It was very popular here in my country, in Malta, in Europe, simply because my country is very small. It's like a city for other big countries, so small bikes were ideal, are still ideal as well today, obviously. But even back in 1980, it was even more, because there was also the legislation that bikes were limited up till 250cc. So small bikes in the early 80s were very popular here. This was one of the motorcycles which were very popular, along with the Honda C70, and there was also the Suzuki FR80, also a two-stroke, while the Honda was a four-stroke. I will make a video in the future comparing the three bikes I've just mentioned, but this one is about this little guy here. This one was restored, so we had this bike which was in a very bad state, and we had a donor bike. So from two bikes we managed to build one proper bike. It is in a good condition nowadays, obviously, because it went nut and bolt restoration. All the accessories were even zinced, like the Kickstarter, although from here it was broken and we had to repair it, etc. Yeah, so like these other bolts, there are many parts which were zinced. It's like galvanized. As stated, this bike has an 80cc two-stroke engine, and it has a semi-automatic gearbox. So it is 3 gears, but one can change the gears without having a clutch. So it's as said, it's semi-automatic. Therefore, it does not have that boring sound. In my opinion, it's a bit boring of an automatic scooter or bike. So it does not have that boring ongoing engine sound, but it sounds like a normal motorcycle with manual gears. Its top speed is around 70 to 75 kilometers per hour, but I don't like to push it to its limits actually, because it's an old bike, and I feel it like it's hurting itself when I push it to the limits at 75 kilometers per hour, and it's not a stable motorcycle at 75 kilometers per hour. Even the brakes are not very good, so at 75 kilometers per hour it won't stop as one wishes to. The what we call the fardal in Maltese, or the apron which the bike has, was painted because it had become yellowish, I think with the sun or something, or with age. So we painted it white to be like new again. It's not new, but yeah, but it would be better looking than before. The seat was upholstered as well, and some other things like the rubbers and mirrors were changed to new ones as well. But other than that, it already worked fine, and it works perfectly till this day, and I really have fun with this bike. The best way to really enjoy this bike is with other motorcycles of this class or this size. So I love going out with other motorcycles like the Yamaha Bop, for example, or the Honda C70 and the V80, as I mentioned before, because one can go even head to head with them, etc. But it is a great bike to own, and I love it. It's almost a part of the Maltese culture to have one of these bikes. One shall also mention that Yamaha continued to produce semi-automatic motorcycles, which then evolved eventually into the Yamaha Crypton of today, which are widely used. Even we have two Yamaha Cryptons. I own an early 2000s Yamaha Crypton. It's a 4-stroke, and then we also have a 2012 Yamaha Crypton, a 4-stroke also. They are 4 gears instead of 3 gears and have a slightly bigger engine. It's a 110 or 115 cc, and they have a bit of higher top speed. I go on that around 90 to 95 kilometers per hour, and better acceleration and better brakes. They are with disc brakes. But yes, they continue to perfect this type of motorcycle, which eventually evolved in the Yamaha Crypton of today. Started for you to hear it. I pulled out the choke, and obviously it's a kickstart.